Hey guys, Stat Chat's back. Josh is back. Spud on debut. BT short-term injury list, COVID protocols. My brother, the Spud, in the chair. How you feeling?
Loving it. Looking forward to it. Can't wait for a great night.
We have got a doozy of a quiz today, as requested on a previous video. This is the Bad Boys Best 22. We're looking for rule breakers, law breakers. We're looking for guys that have done the wrong thing, Spud.
Plenty of those around.
There is plenty of those.
Look at us two.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We're pretty average. Now, what we've got here, we've got the team listed. We've got the team logos listed. Your job, guess the player. I'll put it in the right spot. I'm giving you an over-under of 10.5, Spud.
It'll be a push. I reckon I might just crack it.
To be clear, BT has never made the over.
Never.
On debut,
Oof.
you're a good chance. Bad Boys Best 22, where are you starting off?
Well, I'm seeing 3 West Coast logos up there, so I'll give them a crack. 1, 2, 3.
3 strikes, by the way. Just be
3
careful.
strikes.
3 strikes and you're done.
Oof. Okay. First one, 8-week suspension. Andrew Gaff. Got to be up there.
Andrew Gaff is not the eagle I thought you were going straight up, but he is on the list.
He's on the list. That's good. Solid start. Happy with that.
Yeah.
Next one, recent one,
Yes.
Willie Rioli.
Yes. Willie Rioli as a forward makes the team. Now, just to be clear, this is suspensions on field, primarily on field at the tribunal. There's also some AFL suspensions that have been handed down, mostly for drug labour.
You didn't need to tell me that. I was going to the next step anyway. Yeah. So, look, no surprise. Ben Cousins, got to be there.
Captain of the squad. Eagles
Captain.
are done. There's your 3.
Right.
Sorted. Maybe I've gone too low for the over-under here.
I don't know, but we'll find out.
Okay.
Right, well, I'm going to actually go across town, and I'm going to go to Fremantle.
Okay.
I see there's 2 of them.
Forward and back.
I'm just going to go with a 1 for now, and I am going to say Ryan Crowley.
Ryan Crowley is not.
He's not
on
there.
The list.
That is a stitch up and a half.
Oh, he's not. There's no Fremantle in the midfield, mate.
He got done for drugs.
No,
He's a tagger.
He's not there. He's not there.
I reckon.
I don't think he did get done for drugs. What do
Yes,
you
he
think?
did.
He's not on the list.
That's trash. I'm putting in a formal protest over that. That is trash.
He's not on the list. Okay, where we looking next? Strike one.
Okay.
He's done.
Okay, I'm going to go to Collingwood then, a recent one. I am going to say Jaden Stevenson.
Jaden Stevenson is there.
Yep.
Good call.
He's happy with that one.
He got done for a year for betting on games.
Yeah.
I think it's his own game.
Yeah, it was on, might have been on himself to kick a couple of goals, I think.
Yeah, we don't like that.
Yeah.
Poor form.
All right, I'll take that. Being a West Coast supporter, this one's pretty good chance. I'm going to go to Sydney. I'm going to say Big Bad Barry Hall.
Yes. Big Bad Barry Hall. Starts at full forward.
Full forward, all right.
There was a few options.
That's good.
In the key forward department, but I think he's earned his reputation as the full forward of this team. Big Bad Barry.
Yep. I'm going to go to the Sainers. I'm going to say Stephen Baker.
Stephen Baker. Yes, he's on the list.
Beauty. Remember that. Going after Stevie Johnson. Mick Malthouse had a couple of good words to do with him. Or was it Bomber Thompson?
Yeah,
One of the 2.
It would have been Bomber Thompson.
Bomber Thompson.
9-game suspension.
9 games.
It was
for
It was multiple incidents.
Yeah,
So
I
it
know
was
one of them was going after an injured player, I think.
Yeah, it was combined 9-game suspension for Stephen Baker. Gets a spot on the starting field.
Good. I'm going to go GWS.
Which one? There's a few.
There's 3 there, but I'm going to go with Uncle Toby.
Toby Green.
Toby Green.
Yeah, gets a spot.
He's got to be there.
In the forward line. Had that 6-week suspension for contact with an umpire.
Oof. Nah,
As well as his reputation precedes himself. With the
cannot be doing that.
Toby guaranteed gets a spot in the team. I think I've gone low with the...
I don't know. I am running out of names. I'm running out of names, having to think hard.
You're doing well so far. 7 down.
I'm going to go with... At the time, I will say Port Adelaide, but also played for GWS. I'm going to go Dean Brogan. Bit of a naughty boy.
Brogan, strike 2.
Oh, all right.
2 for Dean Brogan. He is not on the list. And I will just say as well, because you've made a good point.
Yep.
There are players, obviously, that play for multiple teams. I've tried to put the team that they did most of their bad shit.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I think that's probably reasonable to say.
I reckon. That's good.
2 strikes.
2 strikes.
This is do or die time. I don't want to end this early because this is a good quiz.
We got 7.
Yeah, you need more than this. You need a lift.
Yeah.
Try and hit some singles here, mate.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go back to Fremantle in the forward line. Say Jeff Farmer.
Jeff Farmer is on the list.
That's good. Was that 13 weeks?
No, I think it might have been 13
weeks total.
I think 13 weeks total. There was a 6-gamer in there. There was a big
Six-gamer.
suspension.
Yeah.
But he gets a spot on the bench. Didn't do enough to get a spot on the field for me.
We're going to go the Bombers.
Go the Bombers. 2 options here.
Yeah, 2 options. And I want to hedge my bets, but I don't think you're going to let me, so I'm a bit nervous. I want to say Joe Watson. Got the Brownlow stripped off him. You know, the doping saga, something's got to be up there from Essendon.
Look, Joe is a clean-cut
He
type
is,
of operator.
but there's got to be, in a midfield, there's got to be something there from Essendon.
And look, he was the face of the supplement
He was
saga.
the face. Put him up
gets
there.
on the list.
Get in.
Joe,
Get in.
I think the Brownlow strip really
That did it.
sold it.
That did it. So we're at 9.
You're at 9. You need 11 to beat the over/under. And there's still, you haven't really touched the back line here, but there are some
at all.
There are some very notable names still sniffing around on this board. What are you thinking? Where's the mind going right now?
Fremantle in defence. Thinking about Des Headland. Brisbane. Not too sure up there. North Melbourne same. Not too sure.
Can I just say as well, there's one guy on this list, and wasn't AFL induced suspension, but something happened. It was very notable, and post AFL career, there's been things that have happened as well. He deserved a place in this team, but there is only one exception to really the trend, which is AFL mandated suspension.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I've got one for North Melbourne in the forward line as well. Bit risky, but now you've said that, sort of ticks me over. I'm going to say Wayne Carey.
That's exactly what I was going.
All right.
The duck, the king.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I get you, and that's why I didn't say him.
Yeah.
Especially, maybe I should have said him earlier when I had those more strikes.
no, but I think that context was important. So
All right.
he deserves a place in this team, does Wayne Carey.
Was there a Suns player, and I cannot think of his name, bit of a party boy, might have got done with a bit of magic fairy dust. Perhaps a video in a nightclub.
Right. Where are we thinking?
I cannot think of his name.
There's a fair bit of these areas left on the list.
I know. We'll leave that for now. Going to go with another bad boy, Josh Carr.
Josh Carr. Sitting here right now.
Have I done it?
You needed to get one to get the over under.
Have I done it?
And you have not.
No! It's joking.
3. You are done. You are cooked. Josh Carr not making this list.
Right, I laid on me. Who done this?
That's disappointing. The under hits again. You couldn't get there on debut, but let's run through the list. In the back pocket,
Disappointing.
Melbourne, recent drug-related charges, Joel Smith.
Oh, righto.
Fullback, Hawthorn. This man nearly choked out Drew Petrie on the field at Brian Lake. Deserves a spot.
Brian Lake. What a
Port
weapon.
Adelaide in the back pocket. This man, known for big hits, was suspended multiple times. Byron Pickett.
Oh, Byron Pickett.
Byron Pickett could
I
have
should
been
have
there for
known better
multiple
about
teams, but Byron Pickett gets there.
Yeah.
Stephen Baker had centre-half back, also for Port Adelaide. This man's elbow, I think, has knocked out at least 2 people. Tom Jonas, very clumsy man. 6-weeker, I think he got for Andrew Gaff, I believe. Half-back flank was Fremantle.
Yep.
Equal longer suspension for an in-game incident
Oh,
in the last 20-odd years is Dean Solomon.
Dean Solomon.
Dean Solomon just absolutely elbowed, I think it was Cameron Ling, flat out. Bang.
Yeah, I even remember that.
Yep.
I remember that.
We
I
had,
mean, the pink pig, he's often confused, but I don't think I've ever seen him as confused as that day on field.
and a hittable head. Very hittable head.
Very.
2 defenders left, both on the bench. One, more of a utility, but I put him in that back line. Campbell Brown.
Campbell Brown,
Campbell
yeah.
Brown,
okay.
I think, is an honorary
He's
spot there.
going the wrong way up on the Gold Coast.
And a recent pick, surprised you didn't get it, the pre-season big hit on Jai
of course.
Simpkins. Jimmy Webster, 7-game ban.
Yeah.
Gets a spot on the bench.
And should have got that every day of the week too.
Yeah, 100%. You can't be doing that. That is just ridiculous behaviour. Midfield, so on the wing, Andrew Lovett is where I'm going here. Bit of a throwback pick. Basically, some off the field stuff that happened as soon as he got traded to St Kilda, and he never played a game for them.
Ugh.
We've got a ruckman sniffing around the Giants, Mumford.
Yep, Mummy.
Fair bit going on there with Big Mummy. Also for the Giants in the midfield, Lockie Whitfield. Had a 12-month ban for cocaine. That gets you a spot on the team as well.
Absolutely.
And of course, another recent guy, midfield on the bench, Taron Thomas. Taron Thomas done now. His career basically over. Last spot, forward pocket for Brisbane. 10-game suspension from the 2004 Grand Final. Alistair Lynch.
Oh.
Remember that big brawl he was having with Wakeland?
Yes,
That
of
gets him a
course.
spot. And he was unlucky not to make the full forward spot, but Barry Hall deserved it.
Yeah, Barry Hall with that absolute roundhouse on Brett Staker. Can't be doing that.
There you go. Bad Boys Best 22 Spud on debut. Good effort. Not quite hitting the over though. That's okay.
That's a shame.
You'll be back.
Yep.
That's all good. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.